Okay, the first thing is I have my watermelon. Now this is only what they call a personal watermelon, so I probably have too much fruit, but we're going to see what we can do. If I have fruit left over, I will just put it in a dish and do it that way. First thing I did is I cut just a tiniest slice off the bottom so it would stand up. Now I'm going to cut off the top. Okay, and this will just cut and eat. I need to take out the watermelon. I'm going to just kind of cut around here a little bit. I don't have a melon baller, and I'm going to use some of this in the inside so it'll come out in chunks. And basically what I'm trying to do is create a shell. I want to get as much out as I can because I want to make as big a shell as possible. I have a lot of fruit here. Whoop. Okay, there you go. Now I'm going to use some of this, so let me get rid of this juice here. And I'll put this here, and that's going to go in here with the rest of this fruit. And this other, I would just put in this dish and save it to eat. Let me just get rid of this. Okay, now in this bowl I have peaches, strawberries, blueberries, grapes, and the watermelon. And it's much too much, but we're going to see what we can do. I'm going to do 4 cups of water. Just a minute. Okay, now I'm going to heat this in the microwave just till it's hot enough to dissolve gelatin. I'm not really going to bring it to a rolling boil. So I'll be back when I'm ready to put the Jello in. I'm going to start with a package of strawberry Jello. And then I have unflavored gelatin. And I'm going to put a few more. All right, that is 6 packages plus the big package of Jello. And we're going to see what happens. I'm going to put the other 2 in just for good measure. The recipe I'm looking at said 8 packages, but it was a bigger watermelon, but we'll see. And I managed to spray that all over the counter. Now I'm going to take a knife and kind of get... Okay guys, here we are, the moment of truth. Now I'm not sure how I'm even supposed to cut this, but I think I'll cut it right in half and then take a slice. Whoa, whoa, look at this. Let me get a slice. a little bit. Look at that. Let me put that over here. It worked. Look at that. Now, I guess you just scoop it out and eat it. I know it tastes good because I had some of the leftovers for breakfast. But I'll give you a little taste test. This piece that fell off here. It's really good. Full of all that fruit. Boy, that is something else. I'd try it again. It really came out pretty good. And it really would make a pretty statement on the table. And I think I would cut it this way. And then this top piece that's not going to stay together would not be part of it. See, this piece here is not staying together because it was not submerged in the Jello. There you go. Look at that one with the grapes. And then somebody gets this silly looking piece, but it still tastes good. So there you be. Look at that. Jello watermelon salad. Okay. Good try. Good thing to try together. If I had any changes, I think I'd use one more package of regular Jello and then some of the unsweetened or plain gelatin, because it could be, the Jello part of it could be a little sweeter. It's not bad. I mean, it is sweet, but there's more plain than flavored. But because of all the fruit, it really doesn't make too much difference. So give it a try. Now, this was not the right kind of watermelon to use. It was too small. But it's enough, and it certainly is enough for the two of us. We'll be lucky if we finish this. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you've ever tried it and how it came out for you. And I will see you again on Wednesday for Craft Day. I'm not sure what we're doing this Wednesday, but we'll do a Christmas in July at some point this week. So I will see you again shortly. And until I do, everybody play nice now. Love ya. Bye-bye.